this coastal escape, Bogart Radio and Peacehaven on Lagoon are giving you the chance to win an exclusive 3-night luxury stay in Freeland Park, KwaZulu-Natal. From the 15th of June to the 24th of September 2026, we're giving away incredible accommodation prizes. The prize includes exclusive use of the entire luxury retreat for one couple and 3 additional couples. That's up to 8 guests aged 35 and older, with the prize valued at 22,000 Rand. Entering is easy. Follow Peacehaven on Lagoon and Bogart Radio on all official social media platforms. Like and share the official competition post, then send us a screenshot of your completed entry via DM. Peacehaven on Lagoon and Bogart Radio, bringing you luxury, comfort, and unforgettable experiences. T&Cs apply. Enough said.
It is a Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Friday Hangout show on Bogart Radio. It is your boy Ayanda Makayi. Timkhulu mashobata shobata linko manempondo zayo. Unhlebe enhle zombini mafuza flele. Chochozela kamandi kube chochozele nakuwe cho. Chubeko. Oh man, always enjoy doing that with you guys because I want to let you know that I'm here for a good time and not a long time. It is a Friday. I'm ushering you into the weekend, so please valana ma laptopu tlalelani boss yenu bani weekend seyifikile ke Friday yiboso, and we are just hanging out. Today I do have a jam-packed radio show just for you. In the first hour we do unpack what has been happening in this country of ours called the South with Wowza, what a week. And then I do unpack the top 5 moments of brilliance that we have seen during this week. And of course, in the second hour, oh, what a guest. Wabona. The person I have for you for the second hour is someone so amazing. She's been trending. She's been on your screens and on your cell phones for the past week. I do have Usharlene, or better known as Char4prezzy. So let's hang out. Let's kick it back. It's a Friday. It is Bogart Radio coming to you nationwide on all Bogart Man national stores and also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. And we are available on our app. So go out there and download the Bogart Radio app on all stores. For now, Agasti Shui Kangenja Polile you Buddha.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
That is Go Go featuring Tato Hatsi and Tracy, but that's just the remix called the tribute track. You're also listening to the Friday Hangout. It is your boy Ayanda Makayi, and you guys are seeing that but you can also get it because Bogart Man Stores has a sale. The colder the weather, the better the style. Wrap yourself in confidence this winter with Bogart Man. Selected pieces are now up to 50% off, making it easier than ever to look your best without breaking the bank. So visit your nearest store or shop online today because Bogart Man, enough said. Well, talking about style and umswenko, I do have news for you guys. We have just opened a luxury store at the Oceans Mall in KZN. Shoo. So if you are looking for umswenko and you may be looking for the premium products, so head out to the store. We have launched it today. Who knows, you might find a sale nyana that you might like, but I don't know a lot about it, and I've got someone who can break it down for you. So let's cross live right now to Tapelo, who's our head of PR and marketing at Bogart Man, and we'll go live to him, who's currently there right now. Let's see if he's with us.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yo.
Taps.
How's it, Ayanda? You good, sir?
I'm good. How you doing, my brother?
I'm all good, man. I'm excited. It's banging out here.
Issues. Tell me what's going on out there for someone who's maybe moving around at the mall and he's seeing all this buzz that's happening at the store. What's happening?
Check. Bogartman is known for all the best when it comes to fashion. And right now we're launching this new store. It's called the Luxury Store, and it's in Oceans Mall. I'm getting a bit of feedback.
And what kind of items can we expect there? Like, because for us, when you say luxury store, immediately, we're thinking products like, our LV, our what, Diamond Walk.
Bang, of course,
what can we expect there? What kind of items?
At the entrance of the Platinum Walk, you find Bogartman. Meaning you should not even continue going to the other stores, because inside the store, on the floor, we've got 20 exclusive pieces that you'll never find anywhere else in the country.
Okay. Fire. And of course, what everyone is definitely asking and wondering, ching, 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 is it breaking the bank or what? Is it affordable? Can umalume wami obonasile mhlambi is a security guard, but is wishing to buy himself something nyana, nice and luxurious. Can he afford something there?
My brother, affordability is based on, it's very subjective. You just need to come to the store and see what do we have for you, because we've got a style for each and every person that walks into the store.
Okay. No, I hear you.
And right now, what we have going on is we have closed off the store to the public, and we've got customers that are going in for an exclusive VIP experience. So it's one person at a time. We give all our attention to you. We've got a rail full of everything styled to your style.
Okay, fire. Okay. No. So the key word there is exclusivity, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you guys are listening out and ready to head out to the store. How long are you guys there today? Maybe someone is listening right now and they're wishing to just, do a young turnaround there and pop in. How long are you guys there until today?
So we're here until 4:30, and then we're going to have a media preview where they'll just come in and walk into the store, where we tell the Bogartman story, and give them a backstory and understanding of what the brand is really about and what this particular store is really offering. So all the media houses that are in the area, they should come through at that time and around that time to get a hang of what is it that we're doing today. And maybe you may never know, especially for the content creators, we've got something special for them. So they just need to come in, give us their best, and who knows, they could walk out with a contract to be the eye and the lens of the brand in Bogart, rather in KZN.
All right. Shout out. Thank you so much, Tapelo, for giving us a minute of your time. We really appreciate it, and I hope you guys are having a blast out there. I wish I was there, just to walk away with the young
brother.
All right, shout out. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Have a good one, bro.
Well, there you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. It is popping out in KZN at the Bogart Luxury Store. And I hope you can pop in there if you're in KZN. Do yourself a favor. Find something exclusive. You know, Kunale Women's Day coming up. Bosari, you know, you want your man to look good next to you when you're walking down the road or something, Yana. So if you want to maybe surprise him, just give him something for the dinner dates that he's got planned out. Head out to the Bogart store. For now, let's kick it back. It is a Friday, and oh my gosh, the things that have happened in this country. Let's head out to my favorite segment called Wowza What a Week. And I keep on saying every time that I do this that someone forgot to call cut in this movie called Mzansi Afrika, because what a movie, what a film. This week, things went down. First thing on my list is how the ANC Youth League president, Colin Malachi, now he was under public scrutiny when you guys chowed him for being dressed in something that's estimated over 150,000 rand. Just the item, head to toe. Imagine 150,000. I mean, 150,000. I can get a second-hand polo nyana there, you know. Every panyana, 150K, dog. And someone is just wearing it from head to toe, tracksuit to pants. I mean, some of the outcry was that, you know, it's so crazy that our leader of the youth can be dressed head to toe, 150K, but the unemployment rate is so high. The youth are definitely saying that it almost feels like the people that are pressing the buttons do not care about the people out there and at the bottom of the food chain. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I mean, on the other side of the coin, if the guy, how do you know? Maybe the guy has been saving up for months. You know, maybe that's just his taste. And when you want to buy gin at 300, when you've got the price, yeah, now he maybe saves for months and he buys pants, 60K. You don't know. But let me know what you think. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook and on our app. I did say, oh, this country keeps on giving. Something else that caught my attention this week is a video of petrol attendants out in Bloemfontein who are beating up these guys because these guys left without paying their fuel. What guys? Me, I understand why they would beat him up. And it happens all the time. People decide to take chances, you know. People decide, no, when the guy gets the card, I'll run away. And this time, the petrol attendants were just not having it. It happens all the time. And I understand, because what you guys don't understand is that petrol is going to be deducted from their salaries. It's going to be taken from their money, you know. Already, someone is earning minimum wage. Now when coming in, you are driving a C class or an A class, you know, and you have the decency, or let me say the audacity, to not pay. Come on, Prawaka. Come on, man. If you're driving something you can't afford, don't drive it. If you can't afford petrol, hike the taxis, the e-hailing. How dare you? You know, there are people stealing serious things in this country when you still have time to steal from the hungry. You still have time to steal from people who are just making an honest daily living. Come on. And I wish Baba Trapa and made sure that they will not forget it and they will tell their friends. Yeah. In other news, talking about money and stolen money. Hey, allegedly. So one of your favorite YouTubers and Instagram socialites and lifestyle vloggers, Gabby Chabalala, has been trending as she has been accused of being a Yahoo girl. Now, if you don't know what Yahoo boys and Yahoo girls are, which rock are you hiding under? Because these are people that have been accused of, you know, scamming people through crypto and everything online and finances. So Gabby Chabalala has joined that conversation this week. She has been accused by her friend who says, listen, Gabby, was part of, her friend is Elizabeth, right? And they had a fallout earlier on, I think last week or something. And Elizabeth came with the receipts, the screenshots, saying, Gabby had spoken to her friend Mimi. Now, Mimi's boyfriend was part of the crypto industry and wanted to send her, I think, 150K, correct me if I'm wrong, or 100K of money, but Mimi didn't have a crypto account. So Mimi was like, yo, Gabby, can we use your account? Right? So Gabby's like, yeah, sure, Casey, you are my friend. Boyfriend sends money. Now, this money is supposed to be capital for her to start her business, right? Sends money. But Gabby decided to chop it up a young Yana and only give Mimi, I think, approximately about 60K out of that 100K, and she pocketed the rest. Now, the friend Elizabeth came out and said it's not her first time. She's been doing it since 2023. She's been chopping people and scamming people through the crypto industry and cryptocurrency and all of that stuff. Hey, Kuning, and look, Gabby's only 22 years old. Imagine, 2023, she was what, 19? Awa, guys. Awa. Aibo. And here we are enjoying the YouTube and everything like that, enjoying her lifestyle. She's traveling the world. But Gabby has responded, saying that these are all lies and it's all false. We don't know who to believe because, I mean, the one came with receipts. But hey, I'm just a radio guy, and you know what? For now, it's because bazothi ngikhuluma kakhulu. Bazothi me, I've got a loud mouth and ngithanda indaba zabantu. So ake sithi shwi siyothola ikhefu kancane, get a young breather nyana. For now, let's hang out. Remember, we're not here for a long time, we're just here for a good time. And when we come back, we still unpack the things that are happening in this country. Yo, kuning.
Shout out to Bogart Radio, live and back to the city. Exit.
Challenge. The competition, yes! 2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, back to the city. So and
let me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside, or it's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like, I need a little bit of hip hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip hop is still alive, you know what I mean? But you know, I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words. We made sure that we curated according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed.
Yeah.
But when he lands, nigga, do baby Esco? Amen.
We don't have a lot of these, so we have to appreciate every moment of these things. So every person in the crowd I appreciate them so much because like we don't see you everywhere at other gigs we go to, you know.
The one thing that's dope about hip hop is that it's a universal language. You know what I mean? It's a universal music. It's the youngest music genre, at least globally.
Yeah.
But in terms of impact of culture of black people, it's always represented. Therefore, if you do hip hop in Mozambique, you can connect with me in Sauda. And if you do hip hop in Senegal or in Dubai or wherever, you know, hip hop is a language that just speaks to itself, and that's what I think. That's what I've always tried to tap into is the human being. And if the human being fucks with hip hop, then we'll find a way to kind of connect one way or the other, you know?
Back to the city. Young told, let us push focus. Young told when I guys go support and I will tell you every program.
I mean, love this shit. The merch is merching. Bogart Radio, check them out. Beat.
Shout out to Bogart Radio and shout out to Back to the City.
Shout out to Bogart Radio, live and back to the city. XZ.
Winner, it's 10K challenge.
The competition, yes!
2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, back to the city. So
And let me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside already. It's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like I need a little bit of hip hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip hop is too alive, you know what I mean? But you know, I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words. Made sure that we curate it according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed.
Yeah.
But when he lands, nigga, do baby Esco? Amen.
We do.
Wow, sha. That is Calvin Follow saying everybody wants to be loved. I don't think you guys were tlhaloganya gore that track is currently the track. Like it's currently the hottest song right now. Like if you're not listening to that song, what rock are you hiding under? Ish. Still unpacking what's going down this week in South Ish, guys, I keep on saying our movie called South Africa. In fact, we should just make a blockbuster directed by Cupcake. Anyway, we're still unpacking what went down this week. Something that stood out for me is, unfortunately, after 20 years in the country, Oprah Winfrey has decided she will be closing down the leadership school for girls that she has in our country. I mean, this school has produced a number of amazing thought leaders. You look in your governmental spaces, leadership spaces, abo actual scientists, people that are going for NASA, scientists and all that kind of stuff. They all come from this school. Even one of your favorite stars, Uspesihle Ndaba, who was on Gomorrah, she comes from that school as well. So at the end of the educational year of 2027, she will be closing it down. She is saying that she's expanding into a scholarship program. I take it this will just be funding you to go to other tertiary institutions. But as the school itself, she will be shutting it down. So if now we dreams of how no opera. You are not part of the amazing era, but don't worry, the scholarship is still there. And who knows, maybe one day namings of the school Ayanda Makayi Academy. I understand. In other news, the Grinder gang, right? Now 4 men have been arrested for kidnapping and robberies in KZN, and they are accused for being part of the Grinder gang. Now, for those that don't know what the Grinder gang is, there is Tinder, and then there's Grinder. Now, Grinder is for the LGBTQI plus community, and this is where they meet and online date. Now, what these guys have been doing, they've been luring people in. They'd set up these dates, let's meet up at hotels or whatever. And they would lure them in, and then once you meet up with this stranger, they then kidnap you and they rob you. Obviously, there's the stereotype and the misconception that the LGBTQI community is moneyed. So I guess they thought, let's attack them, let's go for them. They would ambush them, they'd assault them, they'd hold them hostage, and they would even ask for ransoms from families. It's been crazy, but hopefully it's towards change, because 4 men have been arrested, and we are hoping that they will expose the rest of the people they are working with. They are standing court at the Durban Regional Court now in July, which is ending today. So I think they stood there either yesterday or today. Their names are Kumdulani Ngubane, Nganyesi Ndebele, Celimpilo Nkomo, and Mzwemvulo Ngubane. Who are you working with? We don't just want you. We want you and your whole modus operandi. Everyone who's part of it. Please do share with us. And please, man, let's keep our streets safe, man. Everyone deserves to be safe, and everyone deserves to date and meet. Like, hey, bro, we are already living under the pressures of Indota must, the bank. And then when you decide to go online to meet someone, next thing, you're a target. In other news, last week I spoke about this amazing film that's coming out called Children of Blood and Bones, with our famous Thuso Mbedu, Viola Davis, Idris Elba, Damson Idris, Regina King, Amandla Steinberg. Now, I mean, the whole country is excited. The trailer just recently came out. It looks amazing. It puts Africa on the map. We are now competing with Marvel stories, with DC, Marvel and comics in that kind of world. But now the thing is, Tommy Adeyemi, who is the author of the book, has come out on social media, and she has taken out a rant saying making Children of Blood and Bone film was the worst thing she's ever lived through. She's in fact distancing herself from the film as the author of the story, and she says she has gone through a lot, and the higher powers know the trauma she's gone through mentally, physically, and the toll it's taken on her. So she says she actually is not even willing to watch the film. Now, let me give you a backstory of why she's saying this. She's saying that one of the characters, being played by Amandla Steinberg, she says she was not agreeing with the casting of Amanda Steinberg, right? Saying that the character in her book is dark-skinned, and Amandla is a yellow bone. And if you've seen Amandla, she's not just yellow. She's like beige, cream, she's a yellow bone of note. And so she's saying they had an outfall and they had a back and forth from like Feb when they started casting, and she was just not happy with the casting, and they even had words and a dispute with Amandla. Even on set, she left set having had a fallout with her, so she's unhappy. I don't know how I feel about this, right? Because that's like Sunyati from The Polygamist coming in and saying, yeah, I saw Jonas as a very, very tall, dark man, so I don't agree with the casting of this. I mean, number one, when you sign off for your book to be adapted, you are signing to a studio and you are giving them creative rights. Now it's an adaptation. We are not going to follow everything that's on the book because we are trying to work with a lot of other entities. We are trying to get bums and seats to watch this film. So we will cast people according to who we believe can deliver. I mean, for me, it almost comes across as so ungrateful. I mean, that film is star-studded, right? You've got, Amandla herself is someone that can convince someone to come and watch the film, just Amandla by her own. So I felt like this was, granted, it's her work, but I feel like she could have handled it better. There's no reason for you to go out there on social media and pour your heart out on social media and your frustrations. She could have gone and had a meeting with the director, had a meeting with the studio, and they could have resolved it in-house, right? Because now it's dampening the excitement of the film and everything that the director and the cast have worked through, right? They've put hours and hours and years and months of work, 2 years of work for this film, for you to literally, put out the flame when everyone's excited about it. So I don't know how I feel about it, but do let me know what you think. Maybe we do have our film buffs and our film critics out there who are listening. Share with me on our social medias. We are coming to you live nationwide in all Bogart Men stores. And we are streaming live on YouTube. We're streaming live and on Facebook. And download the app, man. Just download Bogart Radio app. We've got amazing prizes to be won. You can actually win yourself a 1,000 Rand voucher from Capello just for one. You could win yourself a getaway with couples. You know what? Let's take a break and let me tell you more about it when we come back. Because, oh, by the way, we are only a few minutes away from having our guest. You want to see this and you want to stick around for this. For now, it's a Friday. Vala my laptop, keep my cooler box. Vule bandayo, or that one that says, who knows? For now, we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Coming through right there with Uraspi and Babalwa M saying Ndo Nwabile, guys. Eish. If you remember, Uraspi once gave us Sondela Matal. Eish, this girl is a gift that keeps on giving. All right, just to wrap it up for this hour, because we are going to get to our exciting hour where we hang out with our guest. But to wrap it up, we do have our 5 moments of brilliance for this week. Starting it off, we do have a couple who has made history. Now, this couple plays for Banyana. This is Robin and Gabriela Salgado, who made history for the first time in the Women's AFCON Cup. First couple to play together. A married couple on the field. Imagine, like when you pass, Uri, in a baby. Like, come on. What? They probably even practice the national anthem together at home. So shout out to Gabriella and Robin for making history. No DNA, just RSA. Moving on to the second one. David Johnson. Now, this might not be South African, but this is our brother with Nigerian heritage and Sierra Leone heritage. This is a British actor who has just been named as the new Black Panther. Come on. Now, I know some of you are probably asking, Aibo, Mara, Chetwiki, whatnot. No. So, if you guys remember how the movie ended, we see T'Challa's son come up. And so David Johnson is now the new Black Panther as T'Challa II's son. So shout out to David Johnson, and man, oh man, am I looking forward to seeing this. Shout out to you, my brother. He is one of the most amazing rising stars of the industry. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is shout out to a company called Scarbite, who are online security, web security company. If you guys remember, Teboho Kabayi, who was a security guard at BMW, he was humiliated by these guys who were saying he would never, ever drive a BMW. Where Scarbite said, hold my phone. I've got something to say about this. They have gone and they've gifted the security guard with a brand new BMW 1 Series and an additional 30,000 Rand check. So shout out to Scarbite, showing Ubuntu that in South we are the people of the people. Still talking about Ubuntu, coming in at number 4 is you guys as Umzansi. Shout out to you guys. You guys adhered the call and you stood up. You guys have gone and raised over 150,000 Rand for Alvovo Tirango, who was going through the most through a stroke that he had. And you guys, after his interview on Gaga CFM, you guys stood up and said, we are the country and we love him. And you've gone and raised over 150,000 Rand for him. So shout out to you guys. I raise my hat. No DNA, just RSA. Last but not least, on our top 5 moments of brilliance, the Summer Awards for 2026. So it's been announced who our hosts are. And Tsibips, you guys are probably happy because the new age Doc Shebeleza has been announced as the main host of the Summer Awards. So shout out to him. I know the last time we did this where we got an artist to host the awards was with Ukabelo Mabalane. So shout out to the Summers for recognizing and bringing in a GOAT to come host the awards. He's not alone. He is hosting with one of the most amazing talents right now, Uzanele Potelwa. So they will be running ship over there. So shout out to them for being the main hosts. For the industry awards, we do have the amazing Anele Zondo, who'll be the host. And then the red carpet brings the current fresh talents. Oh, you see what I did there? Fresh by Caddy. He will definitely host the red carpet together with Umunaka. Guys, if you are music and people that love the culture, you will definitely be happy for these talents right now. So shout out to them, and we take off our caps for them. We trust that they will do an amazing job. And a drum roll for you, because we're about to take it to the second hour and hang out with one of your favorites. So, Auntie, refill that cooler box. Let me go get my talent. Let me see where she is. And let's hang out. Don't run away. We are just chilling. For now, we're not here for a long time. You know what time it is? We're just here for a good time.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my boy.
What can I say, people? Today's just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mtuba, and then I met this convoy of parties, and then I asked, who are these guys? They go off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x2 then. And then I traded in and get a 4x4 Hilux.
Number one, ekugcineni the reverse usemncane so kufuneka into yoba uziqaphele loba yintoni oyiwishayo kusasa ubhasobha icuba ubhasobha utshwala neyintombi ke kodwa ngeke sande kakhulu la impilo leyo so ndiyathanda ukuthi ndandingenamoto nam yabo ndaqala ibhizinisi kancane kancane. It's been 22 years now ndisebhizinisini oko ndandizinikezele. Ngiqala ndingenamoto ndiqhuba amatroli ndizihambela kanzima nokuhlangana nabantu ke abaright obabona ukuthi baqhuba babheka phambili nawe ungene emzileni straight. So uma ungabe usemncane usesesikolweni nyamezela esikolweni at least standard 10 ngoba into eyenzekayo ngoku ndandikade ndinovalo into yoba maqhamuka umlungu andikwazi ukuthetha isingisi.
Actually, it's much more scary when you're outside than when you're inside. That's my experience.
Really?
Yes.
What do I have to tell you? You can see it's crazy here.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my boy.
Issue. Remember, it is a Friday and we're chilling, we're just hanging out. We are ushering in a weekend. And like I said, and I promised you guys that I'll be having a lovely guest with us today. And she's in the building. She goes by the name of Charlene, aka Char4prezzy. Welcome to the building.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me today. I'm so excited.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know, when I posted you, all the gents on my feed, they were like, yo, please say hi for me, please say hi for me. But also all the ladies were like, please say yes, queen for me. So let me do what I was asked to do and say hi for everybody.
100%. Thank you. Hi, how are you guys doing today? I hope everyone's having a good time. Thank you so much for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Do let me know, what is Char4prezzy? Is it like Charlene for president?
Yes,
or...
you got it right. How did you
Okay.
get that? Like, is it self-explanatory?
I mean, it kind of is. It kind of
so
is.
glad
Or
that
it could
you
be
think-
Char for the gift that keeps on giving. Prezzy,
Dead.
president.
Oh yeah. True. But I thought it's always been quite self-explanatory until people told me, not really. But it is Charlene for president. You know, I've always wanted to go into politics. and
Come
some
on.
sort. So yeah, that has always been like my campaign name.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
low-key.
you wanted to go into politics?
I actually am in politics right now.
What?
Yes.
I don't think people would have guessed that. What are you doing? Are you
Really?
studying or?
So I am studying. I'm still
Okay.
doing my LLB. I'm in my final year now. And then I'm also the youth president of a political party.
Come on. Come
It's actually
on.
not public news yet. Almost soon. I was about to announce it very soon. So
Okay, well, you-
This is actually the first time I'm talking about it.
Come on, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Don't say we never told you. Well, Charlene, thank you for spending the afternoon with us. Like I said, it's a chilled vibe. We're getting to know you outside of what we know you for. All right.
That's it.
What's the plans for the weekend? What are you doing?
Ooh, this weekend I'm actually staying local. I'm in Joburg.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to Durban, but I feel like I've been there quite too often. So I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna take. I love Durban, guys. Have you been there?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Right?
It's a vibe. No, KZN doesn't disappoint.
Like
Durban
their
never
party life
disappoints.
is so different and the air is so chill. So I really wanted to.
The
like,
weather's amazing.
Exactly, and there's just so much happening. Like so, Durban's like my little like getaways, like safe space. So I wanted to do that, but unfortunately, I do have like a few like commitments here. I have some gigs, a festival tomorrow.
Mm.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, nothing much. And you?
Okay, no, I mean, I think this weekend for me is more of a chilled in. Last weekend I was in Cape Town, and Cape Town is,
Is it cold?
yeah, very windy, very cold. I had some DJ gigs, so I was just like, you know what, this weekend, let me stay in, let me just
What
relax
kind
at
of
home.
music do you like to play?
I play three-step Afrotech.
Ooh, yeah.
Then I play. There's this new sound that's coming in. That's like
Okay.
Afrotech with Grom.
Hey,
you know,
whoa,
that's
are you
DJ
serious?
Lag, that kind of sound. Lala Tuxin.
How is that sound? You know, like a lot of people have always told me, like, Charlene, you need to branch out into three-step. And for me, I don't know, it seems a bit like, how do you guys keep the momentum going? Like, for me, songs without lyrics, it's so hard for me to get into them. Like, I can
Really?
listen to like 2 or 3.
And that's the thing.
You
Like
know?
a lot of those sounds are like, if you vibe with the bass, if you can hear the bass, that's offbeat.
Yes,
and
yes.
I love that.
You love
That's
that?
like
Oh,
that's like
you like the
musical
broken-
poetry.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
those,
know.
you're those music theory nerds. You like the broken beat, something different.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure. I mean, I can read sheet music. You know, I played trumpet, I played drums. Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah.
awesome. I used to be able to, but I don't think I do anymore. Like I used to play piano and guitar.
Okay,
So, yeah,
okay.
so we used to read sheet music, but yo, it's so hard now. Can you
Eish.
feel the notes? Like
I
those
still-
funny notes and everything, you can write them down and stuff.
Hey, writing it is a different story.
That was part of the music theory though. They used to
Yeah.
make us write it down, remember? Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, but it was
yeah.
fun though. But do people still use that? No.
I mean, it depends. If you're still playing like classical music, if
Yeah.
you're part of a band,
Yeah,
for sure, you'll definitely read the music. For sure. I mean, let's get down to it. It's so fun to have you here, and I want to play a little bit of a game with you, asking you just some interesting questions. And let me just kick it off with the first one. So if you and maybe you or your DJ duo, because I know you're part of Shazam
Yes.
as well. If you guys had a mascot,
Yes.
what would it be?
Ooh, a mascot. It has to be like a Bratz doll. Like a
Really?
huge, giant Bratz doll. But do you want something more animalistic maybe?
No. I mean, if that's you, if that's you.
I think that was the girly side of me talking. I heard mascot and I just immediately thought like Barbie doll. Okay, let me be realistic. If it had to be, a mascot is traditionally an animal.
Yeah.
So I think it would be an eagle.
An eagle.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
unpack. I'm all
I
ears.
think Shazam would be an eagle, and I'm saying that is because eagles soar above the rest.
Come on.
And that's what we stand for, you know?
Come on. Okay.
So yeah, we are soaring above not just other people, but the negativity, what people might say, you know, the critics. We're soaring above that. We are better than that. We are past that, and just the pride and like the eagle symbolizes. I feel like they're also very resilient animals, you know.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that's definitely what Shazam is looking to achieve.
Okay. I like that. I know this one might be spicy.
All right, give it to me spicy.
What's the craziest or spiciest or funniest DM you've ever received?
The craziest, dude, there's a lot. Like, I can't even begin to fathom or like narrow in onto one. But definitely the sexually suggestive ones.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
am I
of
allowed
course,
to
of
speak
course.
about those ones?
I mean, you can poetically find your way around it.
All I'm saying is that I was once asked to make use of someone's face as a seat.
Oh,
That-
wow. Okay.
That yes, you're like cut
So
the
you
cameras.
get hey, we knew we were expecting a bit of spice. We
Yeah,
knew.
that
we
is
knew.
the
So you
you-
get that quite often. That's kind
I
of
do.
the stuff
Do
you
guys
get.
get that as well?
Yeah.
You
I mean, I
lie.
remember when I had started out, and I think I was doing sugar or something.
Yes.
You know, females are not as graphic as guys.
Okay.
But they're very direct.
And suggestive.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know. So I mean, one of the ones that stick to my head was one that was like, "Dude, ngikufuna matrasini now. Now what must we do?
Like right now.
Like that's ngikufuna matrasini right
I'm
now.
telling you.
So what must we do?
No, this new
you know?
generation of women, they don't play around.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen even
yeah.
like under like just attractive male celebrities comments on
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
Like, it would be the craziest
People are very
stuff.
direct.
No guys, digital footprint, hey.
Oh, so you fear digital footprint?
Yo,
but one could argue that you know
Oh,
the
thanks
things
a lot,
you've been
Ayanda.
trending.
Thanks a lot, Ayanda. Okay, listen. I won't lie. I haven't been doing the best with my
Okay.
digital footprint because that is a concept that I'm only starting to realize now going
Okay.
into my political career.
Yeah.
I think when I did enter the social media space, which was as of late, I've always been in the music industry, but I haven't really been in the limelight on the social space as much. So when I did, I think the whole concept of like, do you understand that what's on the internet is
on the internet.
And yes, and I just blame the whole setup of all these things.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
tend to forget sometimes that you're being recorded and you're
Yeah,
being filmed and that
yeah.
it will be, you know, you just get so caught up in the moment. You're having good conversation, good bands, that you tend to forget that, hey, Buti, this is going to be live for 200,000 people,
Yeah.
which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a bad thing because then you get to be your true and authentic self.
I was about to say that because at the end of the day, it becomes such a full-time job to consciously think that, oh gosh, I need to, I need to, you know?
And to be fair, guys, I feel like the things that I've been trending for aren't necessarily bad.
Yeah.
It would just be me being my true and genuine self, which is
Exactly.
probably something that's not like, you know, especially in South Africa right now, we've really adopted to that American culture, cancel culture.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it's a bit like TikTok and podcasts and all of that have become a little bit desensitized because,
Yeah.
you know, even the lawsuits, you know,
Yeah,
we're catching
yeah.
lawsuits left, right, center.
Yeah.
So it does lose a little bit of that
Authenticity and that, yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
So it's just that with me, I completely forget. I completely zone out. It's just me and my craft, me and my people. Us just being us. So yeah, it can be a bit questionable, but it's just honestly me being true to myself, showing my feelings. I actually feel like my life lately has felt like a reality show.
Hey,
It literally
do the things,
It does, but you know what? I'm learning to love it, embrace it, and romanticize it. Because at the end of the day, I don't have power over how I am received. You know,
of course.
all I can do is just do my best to be myself and just, you know, also not to insult people while I'm at it. Which you know, so just be myself without hurting others.
For sure.
And I
for
think
sure.
if I can do that, then it shouldn't be necessarily such a bad thing.
And I always think of this, right? When you guys are trending, I always sit there and I'm like, ish, I wonder what's going through their heads the day you wake up and you see yourself trending, right? Does it ever cross your mind that, hey, what is my mom going to think? Hey, what is my dad going to think?
It
What is
is
my gran?
the
What goes through your mind when you see yourself trending?
It's the most nauseating feeling
Really?
ever. I kid you not. Our episodes drop on Mondays, so the anxiety I get every Monday is crazy because other than my parents are they're chronically online, which I am grateful for because they also keep me in check.
Yeah.
So if I am trending for something bad, which I said doesn't really necessarily happen, but if I'm trending for something bad, my parents will let me know about it, and they will let me know their opinions on it, that
Right
they are
then
not
there.
happy. Exactly. That they're not happy, which, like I said, it keeps me in check, because they're not just speaking from a daughter's point, like as my daughter's point of view, but more also they worried about my brand, because they know how much I've invested in my craft. They know how much I've invested in even things outside of the social media space, like I said, the political party. So they stop me, or they tell me that, like, based on what they fear, like we said, the digital footprint. But what I love about my parents is that they've completely, like, they understand the music industry, they understand the social media space. If you're someone who has a lot of relevance at the time, they know you're gonna trend regardless. And also they've also understood clip culture. Oh guys, we struggle a lot with clip culture, where people clip what you say
to narrate a particular
a narrative, and then they push it on TikTok, and that's a bit harmful, because the viewership is so different. TikTok's viewership of the clips will be much higher than it on YouTube, right?
Of course.
So what happens is that people that don't even watch the whole thing will basically narrate what's happening in the pod or whatever, the interview, based on that clip, even if it's taken out of context.
And they'll conclude about what type of person you are just based on that clip.
Yo, but the one that's been killing me is the AI, guys. No.
Have you been hit with by AI? You been hit by AI?
Twice. My mom actually almost fell for it once. Yes, it was a wedding photo of me and my colleague, and it went crazy. That was like 2 months ago, and like my mom was like, "Dude, when did this happen?"
And we were not invited.
I'm like, "Girl, in charge." Like, how? And then as of late, they made one of us embracing each other.
I was about to touch on that. I was like, the one that because I think I saw that about 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, it is, and guys, that's really scary, because there's a lot of people who don't know that it's AI.
And for example, when I was like putting the clips together to post that you're coming, I was looking for that one. I was like, where's this stuff?
You see, you're going to be part of the problem. Did you think it was AI?
No, I thought it was real.
No.
Let me tell you why I thought it was real. Let me tell you why I thought it was real.
Why?
Because of the lead up of everything, like the view once DMs,
guys.
all of that it kind of led up to, and based on what has been done before. I mean, you've got your Anele Zondos who were like, you know what, let's deal with this right now and right here.
But they're in a relationship though. You see, that was like,
it could have been you guys soft launching your relationship.
No ways, guys. Didn't you see the nail? I am in a relationship, and he's in a relationship too.
Oh,
yes.
so
that was like, that was daunting when it came out, you know. But like we said, you just have to be with understanding people who know you, who will be like, I can immediately tell that this is AI. But it has been very strange. Like, this part of my life, this job has been so strenuous on my personal relationships, like even friendships and even relationships with my parents.
For sure.
Like, it has impacted them like in so many ways, which like kind of demotivates me at times, I won't lie. But it's part of the job. I feel like every job has its ups and downs. So.
I think also to lead me to my next question, right? There's obviously a lot that you've learned from all of this.
Yeah.
So now my next question would be, like, what's a life lesson you've learned the hard way?
I'm still learning. Like, I'm still learning, because every week I'm learning something about like life. But I don't know. Do you want to maybe narrow it down for me, like a life lesson in terms of what my personal life, or
let's say your personal. What's a life lesson you've learned the hard way, but also before you were Char4prezzy, before you were this social personality that people know you, like.
You know, that question is kind of hard for me to answer, because like I'm still relatively young, I'd like to think.
For sure.
How old do you think I am?
Actually, they say a woman never guess a woman's age, you know. I might be putting my foot in my mouth.
It's okay. I'm used to it. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, you first said you're still studying. So I'd probably say 22.
Okay, close enough. 23.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
23, and I basically just entered, not the industry, but like not so long ago, 3-4 years ago. It is long ago. And I've always kept to myself.
Yeah.
So back then, I never really had any life lessons like that. But what I have learned as of late, the biggest one, it goes hand in hand with what I was saying about the ego. To take the high road.
Yeah.
I feel like you should always take the high road in everything that you do. And the reason I'm saying this is because I tend to be a bit impulsive and a bit too honest, a bit too straightforward. But like, I realize not everything needs a reaction in
For
life.
sure.
And I'm a very reactive person. Extreme.
Yeah.
Some say I'm easily rage baited.
Oh, really?
Yes, some say I'm quite rage baited, which is true.
Your man must have a tough time.
No, real. He knows, like, our relationship is still new.
Okay.
So he's only been seeing my down. Like, the honeymoon phase is slowly evaporating. And we're starting to see the little cracks in each other. And that's one of mine. I am quite rage baited quite quickly. And that led to me being very reactive or responsive, even in situations where I don't need to be.
Yeah.
And that's not a good trait to have, especially going into the future, different spaces that you're going to be in. I need to learn how to be more composed. So that's definitely something that I've been working on, trying not to get my emotions to get the best of me. Sometimes just look at things objectively, not always look at things emotionally. That's something that I've like been trying to work on.
An interesting point you just touched on. I want to touch a little bit on the relationship, but not in depth, because a lot of people have a misconception, right? They will say, "Oh, a girl of a particular look or a girl of a particular culture." Do not wife her. Do not never wife a girl who's for the streets and some type of way. So what's the misconception, and what would you say to guys out there who are like, this girl is probably high maintenance, this girl is probably ABC?
You know, I was asked this question last year, and my answer is going to be different now.
Okay.
Because last year I went on to say I'm very low maintenance.
I'm different.
I'm different. I'm down to earth. I take it back. I take it because they played on my head. When I came through with that, it opened a door to people to just take me for a P word, basically. And I realized, and the girls in the comments, they warned me. They said, you will learn. That's it. Oh, you're not low maintenance. You're not high maintenance. Okay, Cece, you will learn.
So you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're like, listen, this is who I am and this is what I like.
And that comes from just the type of people that I'm attracted to, right? I didn't mean low maintenance as in like like trying to be a pick me or anything, but like the moment I say I'm a high maintenance person, that already attracts a certain type of like guys that want to approach me, you know. And I actually don't like those type of guys. I'm actually trying to veer far away from those type of guys, and I have a reason for that, but we'll go into it later. But the narrative that I'll try to say is that I'm not as, like, people think because I'm a DJ, maybe that I spend a lot of time outside, clubbing, partying. That's actually not true at all. I'm a like couch
Homebody.
potato. Yeah, I spend like 80% of my time watching Netflix. Literally, if you cannot reach me, I'm watching Netflix.
So you're a Netflix and chill kind of girl.
I am. I only leave for the club when I'm booked and paid to go to the club. Yeah, everything else. It's okay, I'll let you guys assume, but that one, I'll break that stereotype. Not every person in the industry is a party maniac. Like I said, like my life is in the industry. It's just the industry is a part of it. Exactly. So it's hard. I won't be completely immersed in the culture, the nightlife culture, because like during the day I have to wake up and I have to study for my degrees, and I gotta so I cannot be fully invested in it even if I wanted to. So I think that's a preconceived notion that I'd like to completely clarify. And on the relationship front, I just like young guys. That's all. I like young guys. Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you. So what's that one thing you would like to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered as like a powerhouse.
Okay.
Like I just, when I'm gone, I just wanted to be like, yo, there's nothing Charlene didn't do. Like she did music, she did DJing, she was graduating and doing her articles, she was in the political space, she was doing activism, she was acting, you know. I've always wanted to touch all spheres like of the game. That's definitely something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be multifaceted. I get bored easy. I get quite bored in the same space quite easy, and I like to test myself and test like different limits. So that's what I want to be remembered for, like just being an overall like powerhouse, not just being mid. I don't like to settle for being mid though. I want to be rememberable. That's You know, I want
I like
the world to be
that.
my oyster, you know, and have fun. Just be known for being a good spirit. That's all.
I like that. Okay, well, I hope you guys are still chilling with us, hanging out with us. She did say she wants to be remembered as a powerhouse. She is a force to be reckoned with. Let's take a young Kefinyana, Sidi Shwikancane Selamanzi, because, yay, we are still having a lot to unpack and the room is getting hotter. Getting hotter.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible. when the city's asleep. Before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Friday, and that is Skills, Usimi, and Uzema Keba saying to you, Pumelela. What a jump, what a number. You said you might vibe to three-step now.
No, definitely.
Or is this the type of three-step you vibe to?
Yes, the sing-alongs. You understand something I can't sing in Zulu, but I get the idea.
You get the idea. You get the idea. Well, while you're still there, let me give you an idea. If you're looking for something to do, well, Capello has got a campaign for you. This August, one lucky winner will enjoy an unforgettable date with the hosts of their favorite Bogart radio show, courtesy of Capello and Bogart Radio. The excitement doesn't stop there. The competition will run every month until October, where you can win yourself a voucher of 1,000 Rand. Entering couldn't be easier. All you have to do is download the Bogart Radio app, go down to Win With Us, and send us the keyword Capello. So whether you're a fan of the morning show, the drive time, or any of your favorite Bogart radio shows, or just the Friday Hangout, this is your chance to share a delicious meal and great conversations with your host you love listening to. Download the Bogart Radio app, enter today, and you could be our next monthly winner. All right. We're still chilling with Charlene, Char4prezzy, Char4prezzy. Who knows? Could be the first female president of the country.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Well, let me say, currently you're in the running for President Yama 2000.
You understand?
Rally has left, so we need.
I have time to fix it up, guys. Just bear with me. It's a marathon, Lento, you know?
Wait, nah.
It's a marathon. I'm going to get my act together, guys.
Nah.
Yes.
But be you.
You
know, I'm a 2000. That's one thing I love about them.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not a 2000, Chomi.
Hey. Do I look like a 2000?
I thought you were
I'll take
2000.
that. I'll take that.
I look like you're a 2000 on the dot.
Really?
Yes, you're not.
No.
Guys,
No, I'm a Nelly dilemma kind of, you know.
90s.
Yeah.
Okay, 90s is not too far off.
Yeah. No, I'm a 90s baby.
Okay.
But I'll take the compliment.
Okay.
I'll take the compliment. Talking about compliments, my next question would be, what is the best compliment you've ever received?
The best compliment I've ever received. I think just that I'm intelligent. I think that's my favorite like compliment. I try very hard to always increase the knowledge that I have, like learn new stuff, you know, not to be so narrow-minded. So I love it when people can like compliment on my intellectuality, which can be debatable. You know, not
Hey,
everyone
man.
thinks I'm smart. Some people think I'm, you know,
Yeah.
but that is the favorite, like my best compliment that I've ever received.
It's
It really sticks to me.
It's so interesting that you say that, because a lot of the people, especially the gents and stuff, they tend to think the best compliment to a woman would be
Yes.
based on the aesthetics.
No,
you know.
no.
So it's interesting that the intellect and
Yes.
and all of that kind
That's
of stuff.
for me, because it, like, you know, the saying takes one to know one.
Yeah.
For me it's like that. So if you can recognize that, I become flattered. And for me it's like, that's one of the things that appeal me to the other gender, or like if
Yeah.
someone is quoting me, your intellect. So if you comment on my intellect rather than my body, I'm like
This
there's
one
something
can see
different.
me.
Yeah, there's something
Yeah,
different about
yeah.
you. You are seeing me. Like, you're not seeing me, you are seeing me. So
Yeah.
that for me is the best compliment to come from a guy. Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Here's a hint, Nyana. Stop being vultures and commenting with your eyes. Comment with your brain.
No, but you must still call me pretty, Pam. I mean, don't not call me pretty. Like, every girl likes to hear it, but you know, spice it up a bit.
I
Yeah.
get you. So what's the one thing you secretly judge people for? I mean, we all have that thing where we're like, yo, I got that show, man.
Yo.
Yeah.
I used to judge people who did interviews outside the club.
Really?
And then I became.
Then Leander was like, let me humble
let me show you
you.
something. And he waits for the right moment.
Yeah.
He knows. He lets you come in, lets you enjoy. At the peak of the night, he's like, Chomi, come here, let me show you something. But you know what? I call it journalisming. Journalism,
yeah,
exactly that.
yeah.
And you we're sharing our experience inside the space. But yeah, I used to judge girls that do that, and then I became that, and then I realized, guys, you know what? We're only on this earth once, like YOLO.
Yeah.
Treat it like a YOTV. Remember YOTV Day?
Yeah. I mean, Selima Tunzi used to do
You
that.
get
You
what
know,
I'm saying? Outside of
RGB used to do that.
events,
Yeah.
yes, things have evolved. So I take it like that. It's kind of like the same thing. They used to like buy interviewable boydi, and then outside
Yeah.
these all white parties.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But
different.
also, like, you must remember, club culture has also evolved, you know?
Yes,
So now clubs are trying to see how they can get you in the club, even if you're at home. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if I can get a Charlene that everyone's following,
Yes.
get to interview her outside the
yes,
club,
yes.
it's telling me who's sitting at home, but hey, let me go to the club in case I bump into Charlene,
I guess
you know?
so. But
Yeah.
I actually, I'm so sad. I feel like I was born in the wrong era. I love the club, but like, I think I enjoyed that era where there was just the all white party
Yeah, the
events, outdoor
festivals,
events.
yeah.
What happened to that?
Hey,
Why do kids
man.
want to be in the club so bad? Huh?
You know what, Nah? I think first and foremost, those experiences were more about the interaction, the intertwining and the networking. Now, Groove has become about who can spend more, who can buy the most expensive bottle, who can buy, and
Unnecessary
those were never
pressures.
exactly.
Because I dabbled a bit into event organizing, and I was doing like market research, and the kids don't want to go to events.
Yeah.
The kids want to go to the club.
Because that's where you're gonna pop the bottles.
I think also, I think this economy is. I think events cost a little bit more than clubs.
Yeah.
And because of club culture, you know what I mean
Yeah,
when I say
yeah.
club, especially for the girlies.
Yeah,
The guys is
yeah.
a bit debatable, but for the girlies, it's cheaper to go to the club
Of course.
than to go to an event.
Of course.
Because at the events, there's not really bottle culture.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
buy your ticket, buy your own drinks, buy
Yeah,
your own. There's
yeah.
no sections,
Of
and
course.
people like coming. Everyone is there.
I mean,
So
back in the
general-
day, those festivals were nice because you could even bring a cooler box.
You-
know,
yeah,
it's what you were drinking at home, bring
It's
it home.
definitely an economy like indicator. Also,
Yeah.
girls get inside the club for free, whereas
Yeah.
events they don't do that. You need to buy tickets. What else? I think also with events, especially as of late, because there hasn't been a very high successful turnover of events, like new events. The ones that have had like a steady following are doing well as always, but like the penetration of new events, I feel like they've been struggling because with the club, you're guaranteed a
Yeah,
good time. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like your success rate for having a good time at the club is much higher than at an event.
Well, I mean,
You don't think so?
It depends what kind of a
Event. I'm saying the new
what kind of
events.
person that you are. Because,
Oh,
for
yeah.
example, if you're someone who's into Afro-Tech and
Yes,
three-step,
yes.
you are kunye, you know,
Yes.
you are guaranteed a good time. If you're a
Yeah.
deep house person, Bread for Souls,
Get that.
you know,
I
those
get
kind
that.
of.
So it's quite subjective.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
I get
But
that.
if you're looking for kum, let's party, let's
Yeah.
rock, then clubs are probably the space.
I'm also talking from like when I used to be a student, and
Yeah.
there would be like a freshers, and there would
Yeah.
be an event at like Zanzu or something.
Of course.
And 100 rand ticket, 100 rand entry, event or the zoo.
Yeah.
It was a
Jumpy.
no-brainer because I know here's gonna pop. It's
Yeah.
gonna jump without a doubt. So I'm thinking maybe that's also one of the reasons. But then what should like event hosts start doing then to bring back the event culture? Because that's what I wanted to do, but I suck at marketing.
You suck at marketing. I mean, it's about knowing your market really,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
who you're trying to target. But I mean, apart from that, I think that's the answer of everything. Because if you look at Ushimza and Kunya, and
Yes.
he knows his market, and that's where he's
But
thriving.
his execution is also very well. You know,
Of
Kunya,
course.
like it's like what I was saying. If you've had already like a strong, sustainable brand, your event is going to. It's like even balcony mix
Yeah.
because of the brand. It's hard for new events to
Yeah,
penetrate
yeah.
you because like people are always so skeptical because you hear stories of your artists canceling.
Of course,
or
of
like
course.
the
You guys are not
just-
reliable.
No, guys,
you
I
guys
go
are
to my
not
gigs.
reliable.
I go to
I
my
get it. You
gigs.
take 5 gigs one night, and you expect you think you're gonna make all of them, and they all across the country.
Silambile, ladies and
Eish.
gentlemen. They're
Let me-
meant to pay.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What's the most awkward thing you've said to a stranger?
The most awkward thing I've said to a stranger. The most awkward thing I've done or said is like when someone is greeting someone behind me, and I'm like, hey, and they wasn't talking to me. Oh, guys, the world could just open up and swallow me whole.
And maybe
when
you
that
think,
happens.
she probably knows me from the
Yo,
gram, or
yo,
probably can't
no,
know.
you know when someone like if I do that to someone, like if I'm greeting like maybe Zama there,
Yeah.
and there's someone who thinks I'm greeting, I just take one. I'm like hi.
Yeah,
Sisi.
yeah, like, yeah.
Just not to make. I'm like hi, Sisi, and then I'm like okay, so Zama.
For
Just
sure.
to make because I hate it when that happens to me, especially when they saw me.
Yeah.
It's even worse when they see you.
It's always embarrassing.
Exactly.
It's always embarrassing.
Exactly.
Let me find out the last thing, and I like to find out from my guest this one.
Mm-hmm.
What's your happiest place? Like, what's your happy place?
Durban.
Oh, Durban.
Durban.
Not
is
even
like-
behind the decks.
Oh.
Not even.
Sorry, I just went right into it. Okay, let me say the ocean rather.
Okay.
And let me say my happiest place ever is to be near the ocean. I love the ocean. Like, I love the breeze that comes with it. I like the vastness of it all. Like, it's just so. When I look at it, I get so intrigued because I'm like, this is covering 75% of our planet.
Yeah.
We have only discovered 5% of the creatures inside this. Like, how vast does it go?
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's beautiful. Like, it's such a. It makes you feel kind of, like in a world with so much noise. When you're by the ocean, you kind of feel like you're alone on your own private island, and the noise just kind of like dies down
You're
a
at peace.
bit. Exactly. And maybe it's also because I'm a Pisces. I'm so
that
into
makes
star
sense.
signs.
That
And
makes sense.
like Pisces
Really?
were like, I'm so chakra.
Okay, I'm a Virgo. Unpack
Are you
me.
a Virgo?
In a quick flash, unpack me.
Are you-
Keywords.
Okay. Let me tell you something about Virgos. I know nothing about you guys.
Oh,
And I'm kind of biased. I actually only learn other star signs if I'm dating that star sign.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like, I only
Okay.
know mine and my mom's because
Okay.
like my mom and I had to like understand our relationship and unpack it and get like excuses for why we're the way
Why
that
we- so you hold them dear, like star signs. You believe it, like that's your Bible.
Not just star signs, but I think I'm someone who definitely believes in repetition, and like I don't believe in coincidence.
Okay.
Like, because even with the like traits of star signs, it just doesn't make sense that why is it that 80% of people will conform to this quality trait, right? And also, like I said, like the world is just so vast. It would be so naive of me to think that this could not actually be a potential realistic thing. Like, there's
Yeah.
so many different types of religion, spiritualities. It would be naive of me to think it might actually, it might be real.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to say I'm tribalist.
Okay, hey,
I'm
man,
but I will conform certain traits to certain tribes.
Of course,
Like
of course.
Tswana, and you were saying it like earlier on when like there's traits. Oh, I won't date someone
Yeah,
from this place.
yeah,
this,
yeah.
this. I believe in that wholeheartedly, guys.
So-
and I can explain.
You've been. I can see where this is going.
He's
You've
like-
been hurt by a Xhosa.
No, okay, something like that. But
Yeah,
not
you've been hurt by a
really.
Xhosa. You were in a relationship where you felt you were suffocated by a Zulu. You should I continue?
You know what? You almost.
You were showered by money, but there was no love with the vendor.
I'm dead. Is that what they're known for?
Hey, I'm just going through the stereotypes.
I'm dead. But yeah, something like that. But it's not based on past experience, past relationship experiences, but even traits I'd see with my friends or my colleagues and stuff like that. Like, for me, I love Zulu men, guys.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. That's my hill.
Abo Makeda,
I love
Nezwile.
them. Like, I will die on the hill of a Zulu man. I will block out all the noise I hear. Toxic, no. One, I love how they love their woman. That's all. I think, and I like the way they have such a dominating spirit.
Yes.
I'm a very submissive woman, like when I'm in love. So I need a guy who's dominating. I'm an elder daughter, right? I'm the
Okay.
eldest sister. So I always grew up having to be the leader
To be
in
the
my house,
leader
like the
and
leader
be-
to the
yeah.
exactly in the household. And it was great, but now in my womanhood, I'm tired of that. I'm
Can
tired
someone
of,
lead?
you know what I'm saying?
with
Over to you, my dear.
Over
like,
to you.
I'm tired, you know.
Eish, be my therapist, be my
Please,
provider, be
I'm
my.
tired of always being so strong, and so that's what I'm saying. My answer now is so different from my answer last year, because my answer last year, I was like, listen, I know how to handle myself. I'm an independent woman, blah, blah, and I'm tired.
You're tired of being in Bogoto.
I'm tired.
You're tired of being in Bogoto.
I'm so tired.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's
want
jump
to
to the
be
topic because it will intertwine.
All right.
I've got a sound here that I want to introduce the topic of the day for us, and we'll unpack it. So let's listen up to this one. Are you ready?
Emma finally reveals why McG fired her.
I get to work drunk. I get to work like kagowa. Like it's either I'm sad or I'm drunk as shit or I'm like I'm a mess. And then I got fired. I got fired from that because it's like, hey yo, like ish, we can't have this. And then got fired. And yeah, I feel like I'm in a better state now, but the alcohol intake is still quite.
Okay.
So you brought me here to talk about alcoholism.
No, not even.
You should have
Not
told me
even.
if you thought I had a problem.
No.
You could have just pulled me to the
Not
side.
even. Not even. Look, let me land.
Okay.
Right? I want to unpack as young people. Do you think that substances have become our therapist as young people? Right?
100%.
Really? Why do you say that? Because a lot of people will say, no, we are young, we're living our lives, we're being free, but there's a lot, our country,
That's the go-to slogan, Aisha, when you want to justify Dilotiri snacks.
Yeah.
We're only here once, that, obviously. But I think it's very true. And I'm not judging them. Guys, it's a lot. There's no work. We're going through a recession. There's just so much happening in this space. Like, I genuinely... And I'm not condoning it, but I understand where the confusion of drinking because we're just having a good time. The country is going to the hole either way. And drinking, I would say, hey, I need to, go. But, like, how do you guys feel about that?
There's a blurred line. I mean, hey, man, I could unpack it for days, but I went through that. But there's also excitement that comes with substances. You get excited that you feel like it's going to take my problems away. It's going to let me forget for a minute. But what we don't realize is that the next day you're dealing with a hangover. Then it puts you in a depressed state. Then now you start remembering your depression.
Yes.
And it becomes like a spiral of a lot of
but
things.
hangover is tough, hey, for me. That means you're drinking to, like, forget your problems, not deal with them. You see, if you're drinking to get drunk like that, I think that's when you need to, like, sit down and step aside. But I think, I don't know if it's because, like, but let me just, I think an occasional glass of wine,
Okay.
a nightcap here and there that's standard. That's okay, especially after like a long day. I
Okay.
think that's more like instead of using substances to forget, I think also because they're psychedelics. Like they impact the way that you feel.
Of
Alcohol
course.
doesn't just get you drunk. It's a mood stabilizer or a mood enhancer.
Yeah.
So it depends, like, what intention are you drinking with? Are you drinking because I know when I'm on holiday in Durban, you're not gonna get a margarita glass out of my hand. Like,
yeah.
I will everywhere you go because I'm on holiday, more for happy dopamines, you know.
Yeah.
It's not. I think it's with the intention, because if you're drinking to get drunk, that you even have a hangover the next day because of your problems, that's where the problem should be.
But that's the thing. Like we've normalized consuming substances or alcohol in certain places so much that we forget the intention.
100%.
For example, you've got young people who are willing to drink in front of their parents when we're all together at a restaurant. Back in the day, like just my mom knowing that I'm drinking was a lot.
I'm telling you.
So do you think the groove culture, do you think all of that has kind of given people an excuse to consume in front of, because even drinking online, showing that you're drinking or you're popping bottles. At first it was a taboo thing, but now you're starting to forgive. I know it's fine, even if my boss sees that this weekend I was popping bottles.
I think it's not more of a times have changed type thing, but South Africa has just become very westernized. Like we have been very immensely influenced by American culture, and I'll always say this because I think because we have normalized what we see overseas, like drinking with parents and stuff, but that's not African culture. That does not come from African roots.
For sure.
Us, like even at 30 years old, like my parents won't know what I'm doing. Like you get what I'm saying? Out of respect, not because Nyabasaba or anything, but I do also, which is right. But just out of respect, I cannot be, even if my parents know that I'm drinking, I won't sit and be comfortable enough to take a shot in front of my parents. But some people are, and the reason that they give me is that it's not just the youth. Our parents have also entered a state of mind now where they have become less strict. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but our parents are not as strict. Exactly. Our parents are not as strict as they used to be. They've also kind of calmed down. And I keep saying, is it because of old age? Like as you get older. I think so.
But also our parents are trying to be cool now.
That's what I'm saying. They're also hip. Like I said, my parents are also on TikTok, so they're trying to be chill. And also, in high school, what I would hear from my friends when they would tell me that that they're drinking from their parents, apparently the reason from the parents would be, I'd rather you learn how to drink at home than go learn in the streets. Is that true, guys?
I mean, I grew up in a culture where when we were in high school, one of the parents of our friendship circle, she would say that. She'd be like, guys, rather you guys come to my house and you do all of this here, you all sleep here, and then go home. Instead of hearing that...
We all had that mom, that friend's mom. Shout out to that friend's mom for being an OG for real. Yeah.
No, for sure. But also what we've fallen into, we've fallen into glorifying... I mean, alcohol has become a status thing now. Like, the most expensive alcohol you can drink, it means you are, we've got people washing hands, those kind of things. But also we've gone to glorifying your tolerance. Like, if you can drink the most, if you can have 35 shots, and now you're the it person. If you can down the drink the fastest, has that become a problem? And is that a sign of someone who's maybe hiding something or running away from something?
I'm not gonna speak for myself, but I think some people just have a high alcohol tolerance, guys. Like I think, and this is not me being biased for any reason whatsoever, but I think some people just have a higher tolerance and a higher alcohol intake tolerance. And it could be due to a lot of things. Like, could be maybe for drinking the same thing for a long time. Like, for me, I'm a DJ, right? So, we have a rider.
Yeah, for sure.
So, basically, every weekend, I'm drinking the same alcohol.
What's your rider?
You see when you were talking about the alcohol thing. Yeah. Okay, my rider is Hennessy and Don Julio. Okay. But, like you said, there's this thing in the industry where they kind of label your significance based on your rider too.
Yeah.
Like, have you not seen that?
For sure.
We're low-key be, what's he drinking? Like,
okay,
the club gave her.
which means this one's not a headline. Okay.
It's so toxic. It's so toxic. But literally, that's also what happens. But mine is the standard one. The standard one used to be just a Hennessy, and then I had to fight. I had to be like, guys. But also, it's because like I bring a lot of people with me, like because you know, I like to bring a vibe when I'm booked to a place, not just me. I like to bring the whole experience. So I always have an entourage with me, vibe boosters. You know, like if your team is a vibe and your team is responding to your set, everyone is going to respond to your set.
For sure.
But anyways, I digress. You were asking about the alcohol tolerance thing.
Yes.
When you're drinking
And
the
glorifying
same thing, but let's be scientifically fair.
Yeah.
If you're drinking the same thing every weekend for 2 years, right, regardless of the quantity, are you not at some point going to
Tolerate it
get
better.
tolerance from
Yeah,
it? Because
for
I don't drink Abu champagne and all of that. I hate champagne.
For sure.
So if I'm drinking Hennessy every weekend for 2 years, am I not going to stop feeling the effects at some point?
But on the other side of the coin,
Yes.
for example, if I have the same Hennessy,
Yes.
let's say at home kunomcimbi or something, and I'm having it with my uncles, whatever. There's a bit of, I don't know what happens, but I can handle it there. The moment I step in the club and I'm having the same amount,
Yes.
the buzz is not the
It's
same.
not the same, really.
Yeah.
That could be a number of things. Usually they say some clubs they sell fake alcohol. Could be that. Also, could be you subconsciously, because you're drinking in front
vibe.
of your family. You're like, it cannot hit. I
Yeah,
have to
pull up my
clean up
socks.
fine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then the club, you're just like, yo, I'm just here for a good time. You know,
for
so
sure,
it's
for sure.
definitely psychological. I believe the same thing too. Like I think, like, you know, even in high school or whenever you drink in front of your parents and you wouldn't want them to see, the moment your parents would come, you would sober up immediately. Even you don't understand how you got to how you sobered up so quick, literally. So I think it's definitely psychological.
For sure. And what do you think then about it becoming a status, like especially amongst young people? For example, the girlies will come out and they'll say, hey, we are drinking, this is what we can afford, we can afford our cocktails or whatever. But let's be seen in that table. That table can give us a young Vevnyana, that table. And then it puts you in a space of danger and whatnot. But why has it become such a thing?
That has always been a thing, though. I
You
think
reckon?
alcohol popping and whatnot has been a thing for a long time. I wasn't around during, but it was a thing in the States. I was very immersed in the lifestyle that side, Hollywood life.
I'm with
you know, during that MTV base time, that time you had with Jay-Z, P. Diddy running the club doing the bottle wars.
But I mean,
maybe
there we were
only catching
popping,
up
we
now.
were popping Sky and Ciroc.
That's why I'm saying, South Africa was so influenced by America, but we're a bit behind. And I was talking about this with my hairstylist, with the lace frontals, because I was like, I want to do something different with my hair. Can you try braid it up, whatnot? It's like, no, Cece, that won't. I'm like, the Americans have been doing this for such a long time.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, but you need to understand, the Americans have been doing lace fronts and all of this way longer than we have. So it's kind of like we're adapting to their customs, but at a bit of a slower rate. They used to. What's even Jay-Z's brand? Ace of Spades and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's Jay-Z's brand, actually. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm also.
You guys don't quote me.
Yeah.
Please. But like they've been popping.
Yeah, I mean they've been popping. I mean Ciroc has even come and gone now. Like you know, the all white parties you speak of, the Les was running it with Ciroc.
You know what the difference is between now and then? Now and then is just that it wasn't broadcasted as much as it is now. Like now we're in a digital age. Back then people used to live in the moment. People would be popping bottles, but like you wouldn't really see it because my phone, or it's the flip phones. So like it was always like what happens in the club stays in the club, and if you know, you know. It's just that now we're in a digital age where everyone is now documenting everything. So it looks like it may come across as if like it has become increasingly worse now, but I think it's just something that's always been there.
But I mean, with the plight of depression is so high in our country, especially amongst young people. Like it's at an ultimate high.
Yeah.
Like how do we move as the youth? How do we shift it from the groove, that kind of space? How do we shift it to more space where we like, yo man, let's rather go see someone, or let's rather chill, let's have lunch, let's talk about it, because it seems like that has become just
the normal. It's not
like if I come to you and I'm like, hey chomi ngiyagowa ngilahliwe, hasn't chomi, it's fine, let's go drink.
You know what?
Let's go.
It's the cheapest form of therapy. I feel like drinking
Touche.
a bottle of wine, cheapest wine is 60 rand as opposed to 1,000 rand therapy sessions. Which one works quicker and immediately?
But why don't we sit down with Juice and talk about it?
Juice and talk about it. Like it.
It's because
like,
we're trying to forget about it.
Like you mean like, oh, let's go take some drinks and because like I'm saying, you know what it is? It's people using alcohol medicinal. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sit down with Juice and talk about it. But also, guys, it's not like alcohol has always been a big culture in SA though.
Yeah.
Wasn't there even a year where like we spent the most in the world on alcohol in December?
For sure.
Why are we always trending for the like
But Tina, that's for good vibes.
Yeah,
you understand?
it's for good vibes, but I don't know. There'll have to be a very serious like political like law or something that will have to be put in place. Like you can't say people can't use alcohol to feel better. What we can do is maybe limit the access to alcohol that we have.
Sure.
You'll have to bite it in the nub. You get what like you see how they did with lockdown, closing down liquor stores and stuff. If the government feels like we are using alcohol to
overindulging,
exactly, then you know what they do? Then they shut down alcohol sales from Monday to Friday and make it from Friday to Sunday so that alcohol can. So, but do you see how much anger? That's when the whole country can march.
But that's when everyone will consume it the most. The numbers will double.
You think so?
COVID.
When something is like limited, people want it more.
That's when they want it the most. When you're saying I can't have it, that's when I want it the most.
You think so? Or they spike like alcohol prices. But one thing that you cannot do is tell South Africans not to use alcohol to solve their problems.
Talking about that,
yes.
Talking about that, the price issue.
Yes.
We can never have money for an Uber to an interview, or you can never have money to buy clothes or whatever. But the moment it's like, yo, Chomi, it's going down. I will find the money.
That's a problem, okay? No. That's taking it a bit too far now.
I'll find the money. That's the truth of the matter, though.
Then you know what something that I've realized is that we actually live amongst a lot of alcohol addicts. It's just that it's become so normalized. Like we don't even think that they're alcohol addicts. So that's basically the bottom line issue is that we have a lot of people suffering from alcohol addiction.
I mean, you look at an example in Makaya or in your hood, wherever you are. There's that one malume who's always drunk. But this guy, Arana Dilo, but always.
And you answer, Imalia beer but you get what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. It is a problem. It is. What would you recommend? Okay, but you can see, you already stated his situation that he does not even have material things. So someone in that position, how else are they supposed to medicate out of their issue?
But for example, I am willing to help someone that I'm seeing is doing with the little that they have, they're trying to do something. You know, then I will be willing as a neighbor, someone to be like, Ish, I will help this person because the 10 rand that they've got, they're trying to put together. It's like someone who's begging in the streets, right? It's easier for you to give someone money to someone who's like, it's fine even if you go buy the bread, you know? But versus someone where you can tell this guy is high as he's standing here and he's asking for 10 rand. There's no way I'm giving him.
But not everyone is so blessed to have a nice neighbor like you. And that goes hand in hand in saying, you know, if you want to recover, if you're those people that use alcohol to medicate, I think one of the first steps then is to check your circle and check the people that you surround yourself with. You can't be trying to quit alcohol and then you have that friend that tells you, yo, Chomi, are you okay? Let's go drink about it. You will never heal because that's the culture that you and your circle have already instilled. So if you're truly serious about wanting to leave those habits behind, it first starts with your environment. You first have to clean out your environment. You need to be around a supportive system who will tell you, Chomi, let's drink over juice. That'll be, you need a community because it's an addiction. You know, guys, addiction is really painful. I saw this other video during the December times of this guy at the liquor store buying liquor, and then just as he's about to pay, he started to shake. And then I read the comments and people were like, and then they had to give him a shot of Gordon's to calm down.
Yeah, cloned.
How do we get to that point, guys?
Hey, don't look at me, but I've been through that. No, but for me it was always like that babalas. You know, the next morning when it's like, yo.
No, so that's why this topic is so dear to you. I can see you don't want to.
No, don't make it personal. Don't make it. Do you know why this topic really struck me? It was because when I saw Seema's video, I found it so refreshing to see a young person taking accountability for their lack of professionalism.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And what people don't realize is that there will be a lot of people knocking on her door because she was willing to take accountability and she's showing signs of someone who has learned something from that, you know. Whereas a lot of people, like there are people that are willing to not even go to work the next morning. Okay, I don't want to fuck excuse, something.
It becomes
you know,
quite big.
it becomes that problem. So that's why it stuck out for me, and that's why I was like, this resonates for me, and it speaks to a lot of young people and professionalism.
Yes. That's true. I also commend her for speaking against that. I would have been worried about my brand being like smeared, but I think she wanted to actually just raise awareness overall. No, she was really brave for coming out. I didn't realize, like, maybe I also have a problem in my eyes because I'm seeing all these people like talk out. I'm thinking maybe this is something normal, but I'm starting to see Guti. It's not normal, especially for me in the industry, in the entertainment space. Alcohol being everywhere and easily accessible, you go to studio, there's alcohol. You're chill, you're having a meeting, there's alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's always been something that has been.
But I think for you, it's different because you are part of the tolerance gang. You know, so there are some people that cannot separate. Also, some people that can't say, "Hey, I've had enough now."
Yes, but alcohol, when you get drunk for some reason, you want to drink even more. Like, but there's a mechanism that needs to tell you.
And also, there's that thing in your mind that's saying, "No, I still have it under control."
And then if 20 minutes later you realize maybe not, like maybe I don't have it under control. But I won't lie, you know, countries like Saudi Arabia and Oman and them, they really have their countries on lock with the alcohol policy. The fact is, we're going to struggle with alcoholism in South Africa until we have strict measures about the purchase of them and the availability of alcohol. Like even in Dubai, not all restaurants serve alcohol. There's restaurants that don't have alcohol, but now I don't know if people go to the restaurant and will just have a meal without a cocktail.
I mean, it's a staple diet. I get it.
Do you think this is something that's prone to South Africa alone?
No. Across the country, across the globe. Like, I mean, I've traveled and you go to Canada and you sit down with someone and you're like, let's have a meeting. And you guys will start off the meeting, and midway he'll be like, should we maybe grab a beer? You know? And so it's across the globe. It's not.
On a lighter note too, South Africans, we're just very, like, we love to be familiar with people. Like, even in the workspace, we like to bond. And alcohol is something that people bond over. And for the reasons that, like, it lowers your guard a bit more. It makes you a bit more relaxed. It makes you more open to meeting people. South Africans are very social. We are very social people. So a
lot of introverts actually use alcohol to become.
You get what I'm saying? To be more outgoing and stuff like that. We use alcohol to bond at brides and stuff like that. So also, alcohol has been there in our ancestors' time. You were talking about it, the Zulu traditional wine. You get what I'm saying? So shame. I think if there is an underlying issue, I'll read up more on it. For now, I've been chilling, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm part of the problem.
Hey guys, man, we could go on and on and on. Listen, it's been amazing having you here, Charlene. And it's part of the show. This is why I love the show. Part of the show is trying to get to know you outside of what people think about you. And I can walk away after this interview and actually say, guys, she's actually got a brain and a half, eh?
And a half. I'll take it. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Ayanda. It's been amazing.
For sure, man. Where can people find you? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, guys, find me on my socials. You know, it's Char4prezzy across all boards. Guys, I don't have a Facebook. Hey, Nina. There's a Facebook account of me and it has 300k followers. Guys, it's not me. Like, and I DM'd the guy. I'm like, guys, please take it down. And he's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, because they're making money from you. They're making money.
I'll think about it. No. And I'm like, okay, guess what? Like,
you know what you can do is rally up a whole. I mean, you've got a great following. Rally up people to block and report. Yeah.
I will. But yeah, guys, Char4prezzy on all socials. Thank you so much for having me. It was amazing topics. You really like shed lights on something that I wasn't aware of. I'm gonna keep my friends intact. Those ones that like to say, let me just take a shot so I can think clearly. I'm gonna say, have some some tea instead. Have some chamomile.
How's about we think first, and then
maybe let's just
let's
take
think
a
first.
breather.
Maybe we'll celebrate the
Go
thought after.
outside, touch some grass. They'll probably swear at me, but at least I'm a try.
There's actually a question I wanted to ask you that I missed earlier on
Yes.
when we were playing the game with the questions.
Yes.
Your closest friends, how would they describe you?
How would they describe me? Soft. And I
Really?
hate that because I like to put on a very tough exterior.
Tough cookie, yeah.
Yeah, but if any of my friends will tell you, they'll tell you I'm soft and a crybaby, but none of that. They don't know what they're talking about. Like I said, the shots and all that, it's getting to their head. But I think I'm just a very balanced person. Yeah, I'm not scared to express myself.
That's awesome, man. Wow, guys, it's been a blast. And thank you to you guys for hanging out with us. I hope we've ushered you into the weekend nicely. And maybe you were thinking this week, let me call my friend because Goa. Think twice. Maybe think first and then celebrate the thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, guys. Charlene, thank you so much. It's true what they say. You are podcast and radio interview gold. It's been amazing having you here. Before I leave you guys, do reach out to us and, submit your mixes. Charlene, please go to www.bogardradio.co.za. Go into submissions, submit your mixes. Because right now, I'm about to leave you for the weekend with all our amazing mixes that people have submitted. It's been amazing being with you guys. It is Ayanda Makayi, and I'll see you again every Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. on the Friday Hangout, because we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time. Issue.